Heartbreaking news tonight from the Navy. 2 Oceana-based aviators died after their Super Hornet jet crashed off the coast of Florida this afternoon. It happened during a training exercise. Both aviators ejected from the jet and were recovered from the water, but we learned late tonight that they did not survive. Robert Boyd has more.
Well, I'm standing here outside Oceana where this FA-18 Super Hornet was based. And earlier tonight, we spoke with a retired Rear Admiral who used to fly these types of aircrafts and actually had his own mishap where he had to eject.
When something happens like this, you basically go on rote memory and what you've been trained since day one.
Retired Rear Admiral Mike Gruthausen says the last thing a Navy pilot wants to do is give up an aircraft. But that's exactly what 2 aviators did off the coast of Florida Wednesday.
Any number of things can go wrong.
According to witnesses, the jet was on fire, going down just a mile from Naval Air Station Key West.
Fire is obviously one of the worst because it can spread rapidly to the point where the aircraft could literally explode while you're still inside of it.
The Navy says the pilot and weapons systems officer were recovered in the water by search and rescue crews and taken to the hospital by ambulance. They were later pronounced dead. The FA-18 Super Hornet is based out of Oceana, seen here in this 13 News Now video from August 2017. Gruthausen spoke about what it's like being in a crash. He was forced to abandon his own jet in 1991 over the eastern Mediterranean Sea due to hydraulic failure.
I ended up ejecting inverted at 2,500 feet.
He said the first thing you learn during training is that mishaps can and will happen.
They'd line 5 of you up and say, look left, look right. One of you in your career is going to have to end up leaving your airplane.
Gruthausen says all you can do now is pray for the families and try to figure out what went wrong.
You'd like to figure out a problem before it happens, but if you do have a problem that results in a mishap, then you want to learn from that mistake.
Today's mishap remains under investigation. In Virginia Beach, Robert Boyd, 13 News Now.